Football can wait till morning. Talk now at latenightsportsradio.com.
Welcome back to the Bob Sullivan Show here on latenightsportsradio.com. If you want to call in, the number is 585-633-7487. I'm back here with DJ Christian. DJ, how's life treating you after the break?
Life's pretty good, man. I'm actually flipping through the Sunday night game and the Warriors v. Blazers contest.
That Sunday night game.
Yeah, I just said earlier in the show, I haven't watched much NFL today. I really watch more NBA, and you know me, I'm an NBA junkie. So, the people who sit there and say, "Oh, NBA doesn't matter until December," yeah, I'm not that guy. I'm not in that conversation. Sorry, it matters to me the minute it tips off.
Yeah, NBA. Unfortunately, I'm the same way. It kind of goes. I kind of check out during mid-January to mid-February, but before and after that, I'm pretty locked in. It's kind of a disease or a sickness.
I understand checking out. I mean, it's a long year. I mean, there are moments where the dog days, like the January, February, the All-Star break and around there. But once it's like March, and there are really compelling races out there, like compelling divisional races or seedings, whatnot, and as a Heat fan too, it'll be more exciting now for me, I think, because even though LeBron is gone, what's cool now is that there's no more of this playoff or bust thing. There's no more CBD playoffs. Now every game counts. Now every regular game counts. These games in Toronto and Washington are huge now because these are teams who will probably be battling for those seedings in the East. For the, where we end up in the division this year could decide between the 3 seed and 7 seed in the East.
What do you think of opening night in all these cities being bigger than NFL opening day?
You mean the NBA, you mean?
Yeah, no, like NBA opening night for all these teams, their first home game seems to be bigger than NFL opening night. That Thursday night game and then even the first home game, it just seems like a party all over.
The NBA is more of a entertainment-driven league in a sense. It's a little easier to be that way in the NBA because of the marketing and, you can actually see these guys' faces. It's only 12 guys on the team or 15 guys on the roster. So it's a little easier to relate to an NBA player than the NFL. The NFL is different. The NFL is a gladiator sport, and it's a little harder to, in my opinion, to kind of, I guess the NFL is what it is. The NFL sells itself, really. You only need to go overboard. I don't want to say the fact that always bring all these other singers and entertainers to do their pre-game intros. Look, I had no problems with watching Carrie Underwood, in the beginning of Sunday Night Football, or nor Faith Hill before that, but. To me, I could do it also too. I'm more of a old school kind of dude. I like to have my generic NBC music, my generic Fox music, my generic CBS music to my telecast, and leave it at that. I don't need entertainers to sell me something I'm already going to watch. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably one thing. But the NBA is different. It's a little more simple in the NBA because of the way the way the league is, the players. It's an entertainment based league, so it makes more sense in the NBA than the NFL.
That LeBron going to Cleveland thing. Mm-hmm. They had the Kendrick Lamar, party or whatever, and Imagine Dragons, and I turned over expecting a Kendrick Lamar, and I saw there was a white person on screen, and I had to Google Kendrick Lamar to make sure that he wasn't white because I thought Imagine Dragons was Kendrick Lamar. Do you think there was anybody else on the face of the earth that happened to?
maybe if you're not a guy, this is the hip hop.
Did that happen to you?
Possible.
Actually, question.
Well, I didn't care. I don't get into semantics at all anymore. I just don't. I literally turned on the game when the game started. I didn't turn on the game when the pre-game stuff. I literally turned on the game when it was time to start the game. So I didn't really give a rip about the pre-game festivities personally, other than watching Inside the
NBA. NFL, since it happened today and, I guess this week, not really as important as NBA opening week, but looking at the Arizona Cardinals, record-wise, they're the best in the NFL. Are they the best in the NFL?
I don't know if they're the best team in the NFL. Certainly the best team in the NFC right now. I mean, they're playing the best, obviously, and the best in the NFL, period. I'm not convinced they're the best team in the NFL yet. And the only reason I say that, too, and that's no disrespect to the Cardinals necessarily, because, the record does indicate that. I mean, even the one loss they had was a game with Denver they were in that they lost in the fourth quarter after they won the third-string quarterback, Thomas. But, to me, it's all about how you finish. The reason why they won't get the benefit of that for me yet, because they haven't had a lot of history of a team that can have that confidence to finish the job and make a deep run in the playoffs outside the year that was the Super Bowl. So it's one of those things where it's a great story. Bruce Arians is my coach of the year right now. And what he's done with Carson Palmer and the rest of that team is truly amazing. But I'm not going to jump the gun there either. I still think, when we get to December and January, I still think the creative crop will rise. Not saying Arizona won't be one of those teams, because they very well could be, and the way they're playing is definitely shows that. But I still think the Denvers and the Patriots and even the Seahawks of the world are going to show their faces, and that's when we'll know truly how good Arizona really is. It's come playoff time. But I am very impressed with Arizona so far. I think it's a great story, and I'm rooting for them, definitely.
Is it as good as a story as the Redskins trying to fight for their name?
Man, I don't get involved in that.
No one's in that story. Okay.
Bobby there? I think I lost you, Bob.
And apparently Bob has gone bye-bye.
Bob, we lost Bob.
We lost Bob. What about Bob?
He's going to put with the Redskins, I think.
We weren't talking about the Giants. Yeah, we're still in the air. We weren't talking about the Giants enough for Bob.
I guess not.
As he said in the in the break about Ben Roethlisberger being the best quarterback of our time, not named Eli Manning. I was just like, whoa.
It's funny. He's being funny.
Where do you? While we're waiting for Bob to reconnect, where do you sit on that debate? Manning or Brady? Or Peyton Manning, of course, not Eli Manning.
It's funny. I posted on Twitter earlier today.
Oh, Bob, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you got my question, but
we'll ignore that. Ignore my question.
The bringing back of RG3 worth it at this point?
Sorry, the dog
See?
Working. Go ahead.
Is OC getting in the way?
No, OC's fine. Just full part action. Fine.
Okay, but about RG3, is it worth it bringing him back this early?
Yes, have to. They have to. They have to see sooner or later if he's their guy. If he has one more year of his deal next year, and they need to see. They need to see going forward. They need to see if he can truly get back to that guy he was 2 years ago. And so these games still matter. These last 7 games they play or 8 games they play the rest of their schedule. They do matter for the Redskins, because at some point they need to make a decision on whether he's their guy. If not, they need to go consider other options, whether it be in the draft, whether it be in free agency. But these games matter, and if he needs to play, put him out there, man. Absolutely. I thought he looked okay today. I thought he looked okay. I didn't see the entire game, obviously, but I thought the first half he looked okay. He made some very smart decisions in the first half of the game. I know they lost, obviously, but I thought he looked okay. I thought he was okay. I thought he was. Well, he wasn't bad, so that's a good sign going forward.
Jim Harbaugh, this loss to St. Louis, odds that he is going to Michigan. Okay, what's better? Him going to Michigan, him staying in San Francisco, or him going somewhere else, whether it be NFL or another college job?
I can't see. It's funny. The Michigan thing would make sense for the obvious reasons, but I can't see him doing that. I think these college players work their way to the NFL. The goal is to get to the NFL. So why would you go back to college? It's not like you were like Steve Spurrier and failed at the pros and then went to college. No, Jim Harbaugh's in the championship game 3 times. Played the Super Bowl once. Every time every year he's been a coach in this league, he has played for a championship. So I don't see I don't see why he wanted to go back. I mean, he has a lot of value. I mean, look, the Niners are stupid. If they really let him walk or let him work things out with him, they're going to be in trouble. I think they're in trouble. And there will be teams out there who are going to hound him for his services. Teams like maybe the Dolphins. If the Dolphins don't fall apart, if they fall apart late in the year, I mean, it's good coaches in this league are a dime a dozen now. So why, if you're the Niners, regardless of the issues, regardless of make it work. Make it work. I mean, I don't understand why they can't do that.
I don't get it either. Like, I get that the GM builds the team, but with all the crap coaches they've had in recent years, why wouldn't you try to make it work with Harbaugh too?
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, though. It's not like coaches grow on trees. Oh, no big deal. Get another one. Okay, good luck with that. Remember, before the Harbaugh, you were hit or miss every 2 or 3 years. Mike Bowles didn't work out. Those things didn't work out. I mean, come on.
Don't you find it odd that you look at these coaches